Daddy, put your camera into it. Like dun 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 dun
dun dun dun.
Wait, ready? Okay, we're at the Botanical Gardens, and we have some big cactuses. Okay, so I guess let's go in.
Hey folks, it's Chris with Phoenix with Kids. We're here for 2 days in Tucson and we're going to show you around. Right now we're at the Desert Botanical Gardens.
Hi.
That's a cool horse, Claire.
You can climb on it. Oh.
Alright, so this garden is split up across about 6 acres. And there's like so much to explore here. Alright, they got the Great Garden Express Tucson Botanical Gardens. Let's go check this out. Alright, so they just installed this train section in May of 2024. So it's really new. There's 3 levels of train.
Let's see, 1, 2. Mexican firecracker.
And there's a company that builds these, and apparently they've built them all over the world at different botanical gardens for you to see. Alright folks, here's the Rio Grande train. Yeah, all it's a cool train cars here. This is in G scale apparently, which stands for garden scale. Tucson Appliance Company. It's pretty cool. This one goes a little loop here. Alright, so these bridges are all made of little sticks. Super cool. There's an Amtrak train that heads across the top here. And then down below, we've got the Union Pacific. Look at that.
Hey, you're gonna take a photo of this.
Okay, there's Bright Angel Lodge right there.
Bright Angel.
From the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon Depot with the Santa Fe going by. So apparently this botanical garden is about to celebrate its 50th anniversary this upcoming October 2025. And another thing is this 6-acre plot used to belong to a family called the Porter family. And it was their private garden. It's pretty neat. So this house here belonged to the Porter family. It was a small adobe structure that they built in the 1930s, 1929. This garden wins major points for being mostly shaded. You could probably come here in June and it'd be pleasant. Alright, so here's like a little herb garden. This is pretty cool. Here's some myrtle, twisted myrtle. Looks like a bonsai tree. Some mint. Now we're gonna go check out the butterfly exhibit here at the gardens. Alright, this is the butterfly and orchid pavilion.
Sweetie, I would die if my orchid looked like that.
Oh wow, look at that orchid, people.
That is amazing.
That is an amazing orchid. Yeah, look at this. It is really humid in here, so maybe that's what an orchid needs.
It does. Oh yeah, it's a tropical plant.
So tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this orchid?
This is a very awesome orchid. Mine will never look like this.
This is pretty impressive.
It's beautiful.
Get some cool shots of these ones. That's a good shot of them. An atlas moth.
Then you look at this guy. Then you look at this guy. Then you look at that guy.
Alright folks, the butterfly exhibit was pretty sweet. They got that atlas moth in there. That thing doesn't even have a mouth apparently. And apparently it dies after a week.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah. Alright, now we've gotten a little further on and we've got the rest of the garden here to check out. There's like a vegetable garden, there's flower gardens here. It's really pretty. Moving on, we're in the cactus and succulent garden section of the gardens, where they all have all the cactuses. Apparently each of these beds is separated by different deserts. So the Sonoran Desert has one, all the other deserts. Name them. Put them in the comments if you know them all. With some swallows here. There's one of the succulents kind of going around this tree. All right, this is called a Mexican fence post. No wonder it's so tall. There's lots of cool little cactus around here. All right, we're almost done with the succulent section here and the cactuses. We have a lot of different kinds here. I mean, everything is labeled really well too.
That's spiky.
All right, one last plant from the cactus section. This is the creosote. You'll see these all over the Arizona desert. These things can be really old, like thousands of years. Really interesting plant. Oh yeah, so that's it from the creosotes, not the creosote, the cactus and the succulent section. Let's see what's next. All right, they got a little bit of an art gallery here with oil paintings of the desert, as well as some info about the family that owned this property before it became the gardens.
Oh, how about this one?
Now how about this one?
Super quick bonus. They have a little discovery center here for kids. So we thought we'd check that out. Seeing as how we run a website about things to do in Phoenix with kids and Tucson. We got some dinosaur eggs. They got a dinosaur footprint. They got this guy here. They got a sandbox.
Mommy, can you play with me?
All right, they got a box of books here. And they've got some cool art things going on over here. It's pretty cool. All right, folks, that just about wraps it up here at the Tucson Botanical Gardens. We hope you had a good time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on phoenixwithkids.net. Thanks.
Yeah, drive.
Yeah.